Hello friend, yesterday we have seen the numericals on statistically determinant and indeterminate structure. Today also we will see the numericals on that indeterminate structure. So this is our first numerical. A steel tube having the modulus of elasticity 200 GPa with a 30 mm outer diameter and a 3 mm thickness is placed in a vise that is adjusted so that its jaw just touch the ends of tube without exerting any pressure on them. The two forces shown are then applied to the tube. After these forces are applied, the vise is adjusted to decrease the distance between the jaws by 0.2 mm. Determine the forces exerted by the vise on the tube at A and D and the change in length of the portion BC of the tube. So in that case, modulus of elasticity of the material is given. Outer diameter of the tube is given 30 mm. Inner thickness is given 3 mm. Outer diameter is known. Thickness is known, so we can calculate this inner diameter. 30 minus twice t, that is 6 mm. So 30 minus 6, that is 24 mm is the internal diameter. External diameter is 30 mm. After that, two ends of that jaw are fixed and force is applied on that side, and here adjusted to decrease the distance between its jaw by 0.2 mm. It is nothing but it is the deformations or elongations, or you have to adjust that distance 0.2 mm. So distance LAD adjustment is given, that is a 0.2 mm. So delta LAD here is equal to 0.2 mm. Now let's see that numerical. First note down, we will collect the data. So here outer diameter D0 is equal to 30 mm. Inner diameter Di is equal to 30 minus twice t. So it becomes 30 minus 6. So that is a 24 mm. Diameter is known, so we may calculate here cross sectional area. Area is equal to pi by 4 d0 square minus di square. So pi by 4, 30 minus 24 bracket square. So here area is 254.34 mm square, that is area. Now the figure is given. That figures we have to concentrate on this side. In that side, if we see that figure, A section, B section, C and jaw is D. In that side, reactions acting at point A, that is RA. Reactions at point D, that is RD. At B point, 32 kilonewton force is acting. At point C, 24 kilonewton force is acting. So according to our superpositions law, we may say here, if we say that section AB, on AB, that is RA, at BC, we may say here force P is acting. Assume the force P is acting at point C and D. Reactions RD is given. Is it right? So in that case, at point B, 32 kilonewton is going in left hand side. So you may write that here equations at that points. P minus RA, P minus RA is equal to 32 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. So that equation becomes P is equal to RA plus 32 into 10 raised to 3. Say equation 1. Similarly, for this, right here at point C, it is a 24. So we may write here P minus RD is equal to 24 into 10 raised to 3. Again here P is equal to, you may write RD plus 24 into 10 raised to 3. So you may equate equation 1 and 2. Equate equation 1 and 2. So in that case, RA plus 32 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to RD plus 24 into 10 raised to 3. If I say here RD is equal to, we may calculate RA plus 32 into 10 raised to 3 minus 24 into 10 raised to 3. So that equations become RA plus 8 into 10 raised to 3. That is RD. Say equation number 3. Now delta LAB, elongations at the end AB, delta LAB, we may write at the force RA is acting on that A, so we may say here RA into LAB, that is PL upon AE, that is same equations we have to use. AE, RA is unknown, LB is 75 mm, distance is given, cross sectional area we already calculated 254.34, and E is given to you 200 into 10 raised to 3. So that equations become 1.474 into 10 raised to minus 6 RA. Similarly, delta LBC, and BC, P force is acting, P, length is again here, length LBC upon AE, P is unknown, into LBC, that is 75 mm, it is given in the numerical, divided by area 254.34 into 200 into 10 raised to 3. Again here, instead of that P, you may put the value of this RA plus 32 into 10 raised to 3. You may put this value. Either you may put this RD value also here. So RA plus 32 into 10 raised to 3 into 75 divided by 254.34 into 200 into 10 raised to 3. So here you will get 1.474 into 10 raised to minus 6 RA plus 47.18 into 10 raised to minus 3. Similarly, we may calculate delta L CD. At delta L, force is acting RD, again length is here 75, area remains same 254.34 into 200 into 10 raised to 3, that is same. So here RD is equal to, you may put RA plus 8 into 10 raised to 3 into 75 divided by 254.34, 200 into 10 raised to 3. Do these calculations. After that you will get 1.474 into 10 raised to minus 6 RA plus 11.79 into 10 raised to minus 3, the value of delta LCD. Now here total elongations delta LAD is equal to delta LAB plus delta LBC plus delta LCD. Put all this value. 1.47 into 10 raised to minus 6 RA plus again 1.474 into 10 raised to minus 6 RA plus 47.18 into 10 raised to minus 3 plus 1.474 into 10 raised to minus 6 RA plus 11.79 into 10 raised to minus 3. So that equations, after this delta LAD you will get 4.422 10 raised to minus 6 RA plus 0.05897. So here delta LAD, it is given 0.2 mm. It's a jaw moment. So it is in compressive manner, so we have to take that value minus 0.2 because it is closing to each other. 0.2 is equal to 4.422 into 10 raised to minus 6 RA plus 0.05897. Unknown value is only RA. You will get the value of RA here. RA is equal to 58,563.99 Newton, or you may write 58.563 kilonewton. Then delta LBC, our second answers, 1.474 into 10 raised to minus 6. Put this value here, that is 45241.74 plus 47.180 into 10 raised to minus 3. So that value you will get 0.039 mm. Okay. You have to check that value. That value not 45. This value will be 58,563.99. So after that you will get the value 0.039 mm. Okay. Now come to our second numerical. Three steel rod E is equal to 200 GPa support a 36 kilonewton load. Each of the rod AB and CD has 200 mm square cross sectional area and rod EF has a 625 mm square cross sectional area. Neglecting the deformations of the rod BED, determine the change in length of the rod EF and stresses in each rod. Here FBD is given. In that case, 3 links, AB links, CD links having the equal length, whereas link EF having 400 mm. Force P is acting at the center, and according to that force we have seen here, you may see the force PAB is the force acting at link AB, P is load acting at point E, PCD is the force acting at point CD, and PF is the force at EF. Okay, now FBD free body diagram, we may say here, according to that free body we simple, that is in that manner. PAB at point CD, that is PCD at center force P is acting, and at point E another force reaction, that is PEF is acting. In this case we say this point is B, this point is E, and this point is lastly D. So if we say the symmetry and apply the equilibrium conditions, that is here summation Fy is equal to 0, because all forces are acting vertically. So in that case you may write the equations PAB, upward forces positive, plus PCD plus PEF minus P is equal to 0. So in that case you may write P is equal to PAB and PCD, both are equal. So you may write the equations twice PAB plus PEF, say equation number 1, because PAB is equal to PCD. Similar way, deformation of individual length, that is delta LAB, the force acting on that link AB is PAB, so PL upon AE, so PAB into LAB divided by AAB into E. Similarly, delta CD, force acting on it PCD into LCD divided by area of link CD into E. Similarly, delta EF is equal to force acting on it PEF into LEF divided by area of the link EF into E. Here length LAB is equal to LCD, it is already given. Area AAB is equal to area CD, it is also given. So now in that case, points, if we say here the points A, C and E, point A, point C and point E are the fixed point, and the members B, E, D, it is a rigid bar. So we may say that the deflections at point AB is equal to deflections at point EF, deflections at point EF. So we may write the equations delta L AB is equal to delta L EF, यानी जितना डिफ्लेक्शंस AB लिंक का होने वाला है उतना ही डिफ्लेक्शंस EF लिंक का होने वाला है. That's why we have taken elongations of the link AB is equal to elongations of the link EF. So here put this value PAB into LAB divided by AAB into E is equal to PEF into LEF divided by AEF into E. So PAB is equal to, simplified that equations, AAB divided by AEF into LEF divided by LAB into PEF. So that area is given to you. Put this value into 400 divided by 500 into PEF. So we will get here one relations, PAB is equal to 0.256 PEF. That is our relations. 1. Now P is equal to, we may put P is equal to, we may write the equations, twice PAB plus PEF. So we may put this value here. Two into 0.256 PEF plus PEF. So P is equal to 1.512 PEF. So PEF is equal to P divided by 1.512. P is given 36 into 10 raised to 3, convert into Newton, 1.512. So that becomes 23.810 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. So PAB is equal to PCD is equal to 2.56 according to that equations, 23.810 into 10 raised to 3. So that value 6.095 10 raised to 3 Newton. Now we have to calculate delta. So delta EF is equal to, we know PEF into LEF. So PEF we already calculated, 23.810 into 10 raised to 3 into 400 divided by 200 into 10 raised to 9. I am converting into meter. That value 2625 into 10 raised to minus 6. You have to also convert into meter. So you will get that answer into meter, and that is 76.2 into 10 raised to minus 6. This meter, or you may convert into mm, 0.0762 mm. You may use directly that value 400. Here you may use 200 into 10 raised to 3 and 625. So that your answer should be is in directly mm, that is 0.0762 mm. That is a delta EF. Similarly, you have to calculate delta AB. So here load PAB 6.095 into 10 raised to 3. Length is given 500. E is known 200 into 10 raised to 3. I am taking in mm now for your practice, into 200. So that equations, your answer is again here 0.0762 mm. So now this deflection is same. Is it right? Okay. Now we have to calculate it. Stresses acting at the link AB and AF. So sigma AB is equal to force upon area. Force act is PAB upon cross sectional area AB. So force is acting 6.095 into 10 raised to 3, and its cross sectional area it is given 200. So answer is 30.5 Newton per mm square, or you may write that is a megapascal. 30.5. Similar way, stress acting at that point EF. So PEF upon AEF. So PEF 23.810 into 10 raised to 3, and cross sectional area is 625. So this becomes 38.1 Newton per mm square. Now in that case, this stress is in nature compressive, because force is acting, link is here, force is acting on that side, this is the link EF. So in that case, compressive stress induced in the section. Okay. Now come to that third. A horizontal beam AB is supported by two cables, that is CE and DF, as shown in figure. Calculate the value of P when the strain in DF is equal to 0.0003. Assume that beam AB does not bend. Modulus of elasticity for the aluminium EEL it is given 69 GPa, and for steel it is 207 GPa. Now observe this figure. In that figures, two bars are there rigidly fixed, one made from the aluminium, another bar made from steel, both having the cross sectional area same, that is 600 mm square. Here steel also having 600 mm square, and the elongations or strain induced in that bar DF is given 0.003 mm, and condition is that the bar should not be bent. In that case, we have to calculate the value of P. Now first we have to draw its FBD. And note down the given data. Aluminium, modulus of elasticity for the aluminium it is given, EAL is given, that is 69 GPa. Convert into 69 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. Similar way, steel also given 207 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. Strain in DF it is also given, strain in DF it is given 0.0003. It is a strain, so there is no unit, and in that case we concentrate on that figure again. Figure is in this manner. That point A, this is the bar, here B point, force P is acting in that side, this is the D, F, this bar is made from aluminium, this made from steel. Dimension it is given 2 meter, this distance between this 1.33 meter, again here 1.33 meter. Length of the aluminium bar that is 3 meter. These dimensions 2 meter, so steel having the length, ELS having the length 5 meter, Aluminium having the length 3 meter. Okay. Now in that case, when the deformations will take place in that side, when the force P is acting, at that time this bar may deflect in this manner. So if I say here these dimensions, this is the length of the deflections of the bar steel. Here this deflection delta AL. So according to the similarity triangles, we may say here delta A upon 2 delta AL or delta A or delta AL upon 2 is equal to delta S upon 3.33. Means these deformations take place from that fixed point on 2A meter. This deflection from 2 plus 1.33, it becomes 3.33. So therefore delta S is equal to, you may write 3.33 divided by 2 into delta A. So you will get here relations delta S is equal to 1.665 delta A. Say equation number here 1. So delta S is equal to, we know the relation PL upon AE. So similar way PS. So in that case we may say force acting, that is PS. Here we may say P aluminium. So PS into length is given PL upon AE, length of the steel, that is 5000. Cross sectional area is given 600 mm square for steel, for aluminium also. And modulus of elasticity for the steel 207 into 10 raised to 3. So you will get here 4.025 into 10 raised to minus 5 PS. Similar way delta aluminium we may calculate load acting on that, that is PA. EL is given here 3000. Area remains same. Modulus of elasticity given 69 into 10 raised to 3. So 7.25 into 10 raised to minus 5 PA. So we know the relations delta S is equal to 1.665 delta A. So here delta S is equal to 4.025 into 10 raised to minus 5 PS is equal to 7.25 into 10 raised to minus 5 PA. So we will get the relationship between that PS upon PA is equal to 2.99. Now here strain in steel is given, that is 0.003. It is already given. So steel strain in the steel bar, we know the relation stress upon modulus of elasticity. Stress is nothing but we may put the relation PS upon AS, that is equal to sigma S into ES. So strain is known 0.003. PS is unknown. Area of steel is known 600. Modulus of elasticity also known. So you may calculate here PS, that is 37260 Newton. On that side you may calculate PA also. You put this value in above equations, you will get 12.46 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. So PA known, PS known. So according to our FBD, if we say here this is the point A, this point B, P is acting PA, this PS. So that dimension is given 2 meter, this 1.33, and remaining this also 1.33. Now we have to calculate the value of P. So in that case, value of P is equal to, we may calculate, so we have to take the moments about point A. So taking the moments about point A, moment is nothing but it is the force into distance. So force P into total distance up to the point A, 2 plus 1.33 plus 1.33. So it becomes 4.66. Now this moment moves in clockwise direction, whereas the moment of point PS, load PS goes in anti-clockwise. So here minus PS into is distance up to this point A, 3.33, again minus for the aluminium PA, this also moves in anti-clockwise direction, into 2 is equal to 0. So put the value of here P into 4.66 minus PS 37260 into 3.33 minus 12.46 into 10 raised to 3 into 2. So therefore is equal to 0. So P is equal to 31.96 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. That is our answer.